Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be baking some of my favorite vegan fall treats for you guys. And the very first recipe is going to be pumpkin gingerbread muffins. First, you'll need to line your muffin pan with paper liners, and then you're going to take a medium bowl and whisk together some chia seeds and water, and then you're going to set that aside for about 5 minutes or so, and it's going to thicken up and act as an egg. Then in a larger bowl, you're going to whisk together all the dry ingredients. So your flour, your pumpkin pie spice, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And then once the chia mixture has started to thicken up, you're going to whisk all of the wet ingredients into that bowl. So that's going to include pumpkin puree, oil, maple syrup, brown sugar, and then molasses as well. And then you're going to make sure that that is all smooth. Then you're going to start adding the wet mixture into the dry ingredients, and you're going to just mix it all together so that there's no patches remaining. And it's going to be a pretty thick consistency, so don't let that freak you out. Then if you're going to be using any, you're going to add in chopped walnuts and mix that in. Once that is done, you can start scooping your muffin mixture into the paper liners. And I actually only made 10 instead of 12 just because I like to fill mine to the top so that they kind of fall over the edges and get that little muffin top on the top of the muffin. And then before putting it in the oven, make sure to put nice big chunks of walnuts right on top as a little garnish, and then go ahead and pop them in the oven for about 20 to 24 minutes. Okay, while those are in the oven, we're going to move on to the second recipe, and these are vegan turtle oatmeal cookies. And let me tell you guys, these were absolutely delicious. So before you start mixing everything together in this recipe, you're going to need to toast some pecans, and then you're going to throw them in a food processor or a high-speed blender, and you're going to also add in a cup of oats, and then you're just going to blend that up until it's a fine powder. Then you're going to take that powder and mix it together with another cup of oats, flour, sugar, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. And then in another bowl, you're going to go ahead and mix together the maple syrup, your melted coconut oil, milk, and vanilla. And once all of that is mixed together, you're going to go ahead and take the wet mixture and pour it into the dry ingredients and stir it until it's well combined. Then you're going to mix in your chopped dates and chocolate chips as well, and this is what makes the cookies absolutely amazing. Then you're going to take about 2 tablespoons of dough, roll it into a ball, push it down a little bit with your hands, and then flatten it on the cookie sheet. And for some reason, my dough was super gooey, so there was a couple times where I had to go and wash my hands, and then I was just adding a little bit of flour until it got to the consistency where I could work with it. Once you have all of your cookies rolled and flattened on your baking sheet, you're going to go ahead and pop them in the oven for about 12 to 13 minutes until they're golden brown on the bottom. I absolutely love baking these two fall treats just because they have different tastes and different textures, and they're just nice sweet treats to have on hand throughout the week or maybe throughout the weekend. And I highly recommend you guys try these recipes. I'll make sure to leave the links down below so that you guys can follow the exact directions and get the exact measurements for the ingredients and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!